Right, Warren County Fiscal Court, Thursday, July 10th, 2025 is now called to order. Good morning, everyone. We're going to start off today with an invocation from Pastor Tony Brown from New Life Baptist Church, and that'll be followed by a pledge to our flag from Esquire Ron Cummings.
Shall we pray? Heavenly Father, we recognize you as the one who ultimately established government. And so, God, we pray for these proceedings today. We pray for wisdom and guidance amongst those who will be making the decision for our community. And God, we give you all the glory in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
All rise and face the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Reverend Brown. Appreciate that greatly. All right, the clerk, please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Here.
Esquire Lawrence.
Here.
Esquire Aldridge.
Here.
Esquire Lasley.
Here.
Esquire Cummings.
Here.
Esquire Williams.
Here.
All right, first item is approved minutes of the fiscal court meeting on June 30th, 2025, and the special called meeting on July 8th, 2025. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire McWhorter. Any corrections? If not, please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Item 5 is approve the personnel changes for Warren County. Motion by Squire Lawrence, second by Squire Lasley. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Item 6, approve the work schedule for the Warren County Road Department. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire McWhorter. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
All right, we got a couple presentations. We'll take a short break and look forward to that. So I'd like to have Court Stevens with our Warren County Public Library come forward. Some great friends with her today, but the floor is yours.
Oh, thank you so much. My friends with me today are Alex Love and Laura Beth Fox-Ezel. And this is the executive team, minus one of our new members of the Warren County Public Library. And so everything that you see happening, this is the team that tries to stay at the head of it and do it with integrity and grace and responsibility. What you have in front of you is our approved budget for the 25-26 fiscal year. The only thing you really need to know is there's a backwards piece of how we have to do our budget, which is that the tax rate has not yet been presented for the 25-26 year. So we base our budget on the best guess of last year's numbers. And so we approve it, but obviously it would have to be amended as it goes based on what that number turns out to be. What we want to do today is show you what those resources look like and how they serve the people of Warren County. Because I hope you know, our goal is to be the #1 quality of life provider in Warren County. And I mean, obviously this court does so much that everybody gives us a run for our money on that. Like the Parks and Rec, the school system, just everyone is in that game. And we think that it just is changing the world for our community. So our kind of touch points are always to provide opportunity and community. And I know that's different because you probably thought it was books. And books are part of it. But honestly, when you see it, it's so much more than a place of books. So we have a pretty large footprint going right now. We have about 12 locations that we get to have impact on. They're spread all throughout Warren County. I don't think they're spread far enough yet. And so I'm super excited about what it might look like to grow and to plan and see where we might end up and in the future. And some of those obviously are downtown and that you guys have had a massive hand in letting us be part of. And so I want to share some photos and let you see the work that you've done here and allowed us to be part of with you, what it looks like on the front lines of that work. So this is from last year. But 194,507 people came to events at our locations. You guys know the population of Warren County better than me, so this feels like a great number to me. We served another 101,000 or so in their locations and with our community partners. So we're really pleased that we get to do that. You guys know that we have the Capitol, and look at that. Those are kids' theater back on the stage of the Capitol. And for everyone who has fallen in love with this building and the history of it, we know what this means, right, for the arts and what will come. So I find that just a great place to kind of say what's going on there. Well, this June alone, almost 4,000 people have already been through, or were through the doors of the Capitol. And that's in movies, it's in events, it's in live theater, all the things. And we were able to put together 294 total events in 2024. So I'll be able to give you the count for 2025 soon, but it will be very near the exact same thing. We also love the fact that being stewards of this building means that we get to take care of it and impact it in a lot of different ways. And so some of that we do in-house. And so one of the pictures you're looking at is our team kind of took it upon themselves. No, the Capitol team, not like, this didn't come down, the executive team were like, hey guys, would you do this for us? They love this building so much, they're like, hey, we're gonna take 4 or 5 days off of scheduling. We're gonna pull up every chair in there. We're gonna scrub the floors, repaint them all, reinstall, and make sure every seat in the house works. Just in their spare time. So that was pretty amazing. And you also know that we had a little incident with the glass facade of the Capitol. I don't know if you've been by there in the last week or so, but it is being repaired. It's not quite finished, but it's super close. And we're very excited that we could make sure that this historic building is taken care of. We've, in our 5th year of having the Capitol, and so I always think it's fun to say capital investments, but that's where we are. So if you want to see the money that we've put into the Capitol so far and improvements, which is a ticket booth and like upstairs renovations and painting and just all the different things, the facade, all of that, we're at $325,000 so far. If we get the chance to proceed with the plans that we want to do, which would be bathroom renovations across the thing, new auditorium seating that would be a little more accessible for a variety of people, it would end up a little over $1 million by 2029. And then our yearly operating cost of what we put into it every year is a little over $1 million. And that's to operate it with staff and programming and the rent that we pay. And so I hope that you see us saying this, we know this has been around for 100 years and it should be around for another 100. And it's only going to do that if we give it the love and care that it really deserves.
Hey, Courtney, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
When was that built? 28?
Is that right?
The Capitol?
Yeah.
It's over 100 years. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
it already is?
Yeah.
Yes, it already is.
It was like on the 2nd year we had it is what they said. We did a celebration at,
I missed it. Okay, keep going.
you're like, so it's a little over 100 years old. Just,
Keep going.
yep. Okay, so one of the latest projects is the Fringe, and you all have, you know that this old parking lot has become a beautiful new addition to downtown. We love the traffic garden. We love the opportunities. Shakespeare on the Green was there. I don't have a photo of that, but we're planning little events there. We're planning food trucks there as often as we can get someone there. And then there's been opportunities for people to bring their pets out and get pictures with the Easter Bunny and just super sweet opportunities there. And it looks so lovely, so thank you. And it has a great splash of color, and that's been amazing. If we have our way, if it hangs around as a lot, a community lot rather than a development, which we would celebrate too, we would love to put some Christmas lights in this space, so when downtown lights up, that we light up the Fringe with it. I think you guys know this, but our favorite people in the world are Warren County Parks and Rec. We always joke around and say we got married in the fiscal court. That the two organizations are just linked forever, we hope, because the way that we're able to do and save resources and plan together is actively changing the community. I cannot say enough about Chris Cummer. He is just like a brother to me and a mentor to me, and he has stretched the access of Warren County Public Library in a way that hardly anyone else has. And so I think you all know, and you will get a longer presentation at the end of summer from the Thrive crew, but just wanted to say we do provide free summer camps, all like 4 different ones all summer long. The Thrive crew is out and among all the different neighborhoods, and so far this year we've already seen 3,000 people or more just in June. Now, to give you some perspective, when we started this, the first summer between the two, like there was 300. So we love that these numbers are growing and that we're able to see how to make our own improvements. These collaborations don't stop with hiring teams together, training teams together, sending teams out together. They include large-scale events. Here's a good problem to have, that we could not figure out how to, like, so many people came that when they threw an event and when we threw an event, we didn't have enough staff, literally did not have enough staff to make sure that the numbers were safe. So we're like, let's get together, because sometimes 4,000 people show up, which is a beautiful thing to do that this county is providing. So this is just a look at some of our events, like the Pumpkin Run, or using, like bringing in people that are writing about Willa Brown at the Aviation Heritage Museum, or April Fest, and these are all things that are spearheaded in so many ways by Parks and Rec, and we get to join them and bring resources. And you guys know our favorite, the ice rink. I love it when I'm out somewhere and talking to other librarians, and they're like, what all do y'all do? And I'm like, well, and I start listing off, well, there's a food truck park and there's a farmer's market. And then when they're kind of like, huh, they're doing this job, until I say, and we help run an ice rink. And then their jaws are like, I don't even know who y'all are. And like, we don't either, but we love what we get to do. And so it's the ice rink, as being on the team with Sarah and with Stormwater, and the way this collaboration works, I'm so grateful for it. There's so many magic smiles. Another huge Parks and Rec collaboration that we do is the summer reading kickoff. And this is a foam party. No children were lost in the foam party. They were all returned to their parents at the end of the day, mostly. But it was a super sweet, gorgeous opportunity. And the thing I love about these 2 photos is you can see the babies and you can see the teenagers, right? That we're able to, and like, honestly, there's a ton of adults that come to these events as well. And look at the community partners, a little bit of Warren County showing up and making sure that people are interacting not just with us, but with all of our organizations. There were 40 different community partners that participated in summer reading kickoff this year. All right, now we're to the Soki Center. And this has been an amazing adventure for us. And so thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. So the first thing, not the first thing, but one of the things we wanted to do was rebrand the center, give it a new relaunch, and that's on brand with what we're trying to do, making sure it's a community space and really a wellness space. So we've redone the lettering across the pavilion, added some the logo in various places. We're able to add some gorgeous art to downtown, which is exciting. And then, you know, the farmers market, that's such a big space. And so one of the things that we wanted to do to add to the farmers market was to build semi-permanent booths. And that way our vendors didn't have to haul all their tables and haul all their stuff. They could just come in and set up. And we were able to make 20 booths. They can all be deconstructed, and it'll open back up for the rink. And so every Saturday in June and July, the farmers market is coming alive. And you can see all the different vendors that are participating. You can see the art. My favorite little stop on the market is, of course, we made little kid booths. Isn't that so sweet? They put on their aprons and they fill up their carts just like the adults do. Because yes, We do have produce at the market. And I was just talking to Laura Beth, and she said that the way the vendors are responding to this, like one of the recent blueberry vendors said, this is the market I always wanted it to be. And this is just year one. We're figuring out, we're learning, and I think you see what we do as we pivot. This is a word that's really important to us, to pivot and to learn. Because that way, when this county hands us fiscal dollars to invest in our people, the people change, right? The needs change. And if we had this antique system that was just one thing, then we would stop meeting needs and we would stop being essential. But we are committed to being people who learn and grow with our people and make sure that we're investing in them. Inside the building, wellness classes. By fall, I think we'll be up to 6 regular yoga and movement classes that are happening and this is a mom and me yoga class. It's so sweet. And I mean, if you want, my dream is eventually that there is even a potential for lending some things that increase wellness, a library of items that might flow out of this building as well. Oh, and it's working, if you're wondering. This past June, 2,500 plus people have come out to the market just to be part of it. That's not all we do, and I'm not going to land on this for super long, but one of the things that we really believe in is the resilience work that happens in our county. And I was looking at this quote from FDR, and just like the test of our progress is not whether we add more to the abundance of those who have much, it's whether we provide enough to those who have little. And it's not that resilience work is only for those who have little, but it is a stabilizing factor for our community. And so we believe in this. And that means that we're participating in warming and drying centers depending on the season. You might have seen our little green shuttle moving around town. It's averaging between 200 and 300 riders, which is exciting, that are able to go from location to location if they don't have transportation. We're also even able on big events to run shuttle runs, which has been fantastic. And if I wouldn't take too long, and I'm not going to do it, but I would encourage you, if you have a second today, Google Start Here Warren County and see what's there. We are working with a network of every community partner we know to make sure that there are up-to-date resources for all sorts of needs. And it wouldn't just be if you were down on your luck. If you're like, I don't know how to get this particular pet service, even some of those things are there, because I've had plenty of questions. I like to think of it as services, synergy, and satellites. Those are some of the resilience work. So we were able to add blood pressure cuffs, can come do that in the library. I mean, get a passport, make sure your travel's not winding your heart rate up too much. And these satellites are these opportunities to be with community partners in other places. And then the synergy is the it's called the RESCO, which is the Resilience Coalition. And so we know we're in the new Tornado Alley. And so what if our partners are always working together on mapping all the time? And not just when there's a reaction to a storm, but before it happens. And so that's that group right there getting together and making sure they're running models of if we had a disaster in the same way, how would we respond? And that group meets monthly, I think. Oh, obviously, we do books. I should have said that. And we do really, in particularly, early childhood education is something that we're deeply passionate about. And you can see kids of all ages and parents. And then the last thing I really wanted to say is thank you to this group for putting the BG 2050 campaign together and being behind it. And because I think that having that information gives us so much wisdom in how we move through the next decade and how we take these funds and we invest them back in the people. And I just want you guys to know that we're listening. And we saw, there were 644, I think that's right, entries about quality of life. And it just informs what we do. And like, we can tell that these are the things that our people want. And I'm so, so very, very grateful we get to be part of it. So thank you.
Great, thank you,
Any
Court.
questions?
Any questions for Court? I got to do some personal coaching with Laura Beth. I am trying to get her to smile.
Yeah.
It's working. It's 24,
She's a very happy
it's
librarian.
24/7, which I appreciate
24/7.
greatly. She is the happiest person in the world. You know, one thing, Court, we appreciate, again, I just appreciate the ability to understand, yes, what a library does, but understanding the changes in the world, and to impact the community in a much larger way is to have something more than just a box with books in it, and books are absolutely important.
Yep.
Knowledge is power. So the more we can do, but if it's just that, then we've got some issues coming our way. So what I appreciate is your staff, and it starts with the leadership. Your staff is always wanting to improve what happens in Warren County. And so, you know, we're almost to 147,000 people now, but you've had, 150,000 more people than the population of Warren County go through your programs, and that's something you should be very proud of. We appreciate greatly, obviously, our partnership with Parks and Rec. What you do, Chris has a partnership with every person known to man.
Yes.
So that's good as well, so don't feel special.
I
because
know,
he
I
does
know,
with
I
everyone,
don't.
but, however, we appreciate that greatly as well. It means a lot. And what I'll say is, when I want to put on one point, because it's really come to something I learned, but we've talked about this BG 2050. It's taken off and a great thing. We've still got a lot of work to do, but what we probably maybe not realized is, if I say to you or anyone here, what do you want to see, or what do you think will be in 2050? What's really happened is, well, I'm going to see what I want in 2050 for me and my family and for the people I love. And if I do that, then I actually want great things. If it was, what do you think Topeka, Kansas should be? Hey, whatever. So the dreaming part of what we can be as a greater community, it's a selfish thing of, I want to make sure the people that I'm around are in better shape, which is why we got so many great comments, because I want the people that I know to have a better life as well, and that resonated. And I was happy to see so many things that the library has a touch on, were things they want to improve on. And so I think that's a great thing, but we greatly appreciate the partnership. We're proud of the Warren County Public Library. They do such great work. It's always something that we're excited about. So thank you very much for coming today.
Thank you all. I appreciate you.
Laura Beth, you have nothing to say?
I mean, I'm just grateful.
She's, I'm playing.
I mean, I'll talk next time if you want me to.
That's right. No one's more surprised that you've been sitting down the whole time than I am. She's the best, but thank you all for everything, yes.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right.
All right, we're honored to have our Executive Director of the Housing Authority of Bowling, Katie Miller's with us. Katie?
Okay, hey, how are y'all? Sorry, I don't have a presentation, and I really don't want to have to follow that, but here we are. I don't have pictures, it's infrastructure. So we received $1 million from Warren County Fiscal Court for infrastructure for a subdivision that we are working on. The infrastructure, I can finally say, is complete. It's taken a little while. The plat was recorded yesterday,
Wow,
thankfully,
great.
so construction will begin. We spent about $1.2 million on the project. We invested about $200,000 of our own funds into this to get the infrastructure complete. So we've been working with individuals to get them ready for home ownership. We have about 14 individuals that are currently ready. We know when we start breaking ground, it will trigger a whole lot of interest, and so that will help us fulfill the first phase of the subdivision. And we are naming the subdivision after Mr. Williams. It will be called Williams Estates. I apologize if I offend anybody by that, He's not here to get me back, so, I can say it. But yes, it will be called Williams Estates, and I have told his wife it's in honor of her, not really. Yeah, see, there you go. It can be after you, Rick. It can be after whoever, but yeah, so it's just one way of honoring him for what he did, and homeownership was one of his big things that he wanted for the community. So this is just one way to make that happen, so.
Awesome. Great.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're looking forward to that. It's a great opportunity. How many lots?
22 in the first
22,
phase.
yeah, that's
Yes,
great.
sir.
So 22 attainable housing, and that's great. I think, as you know, Kay, we've had many conversations. Single-family home residential, I think, is the bedrock of society. I appreciate everyone living any opportunity they can live, multifamily, so whatever. But home ownership is a part of the American dream, and so anything we can do to transformation, generationally transform people's lives, and I think you're doing that. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Any questions for Katie?
I will say phase 2 is coming along, and that was rewarded to Warren County Fiscal Court 2, which was over $4 million. So we want to get phase 1 started before we kind of start phase 2, but that is in the works as well, and that was awarded to Warren County Fiscal Court as well, so.
Okay, great. Thank you
Thank
so much.
you.
All right. All right, we'll go back to our agenda. Item 7, approve determination amount $11,820 to Vine and Branch for the yearly preventive maintenance for all gyms and tennis facilities, and this is single source. Motion by Squire Lasley, second by Squire Williams. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Item 8 is accept the quarterly financial reports from Hadley, Gott, and Smiths Grove Fire Departments. Motion by Squire McWhorter, second by Squire Aldridge. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Item 9 is approve the emergency determination in the amount of $12,900 to Stuart Ritchie Service Group for repair of collapsed drain lines at the jail. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Cummings. Discussion or questions? Please call roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Item 10 is approve emergency determination in the amount of $83,780.40 to Stuart Ritchie Service Group for replacement of 2 boilers at the jail. Motion by Squire Lasley, second by Squire Lawrence. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes,
Esquire
ma'am.
Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Item 11 is approve emergency determination in the amount of $20,200.49 to Ed's of Bowling Green for an air conditioner compressor to be installed at the Warren County Justice Center. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire McWhorter. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Item 12 is approve emergency determination amount of $5,905.50 to Western Crane to be used at the Warren County Justice Center for compressor replacement. Motion by Squire Lawrence, second by Squire Lasley. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Item 13 is approved determination amount of $6,100 to Lighthouse Trailer Sales for the purchase of a 40-foot container for Sugar Maple Square. 3 quotes were obtained. This is the lowest and best. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire McWhorter. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Item 14 is approve the treasurer's report for May 2025. Motion by Squire Williams, second by Squire Lasley. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Item 15 is approved determination amount of $35,000 for soil erosion control and dead animal removal program partnerships with our Warren County Conservation District, and this is paid for by Stormwater. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire McWhorter. Discussion or questions?
Just one of the most underrated things that we do in Warren County is that dead animal removal.
It's
Important.
much needed, no one thinks about, but I'm glad we have that partnership with the Conservation District because I don't know what option B is if we don't have the dead animal removal thing, but you're exactly right, Squire Cummings. Please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lively.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Item 16 is grant authority to advertise a request for proposals for a feasibility study at the Warren County Regional Jail. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Cummings. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence. Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lively.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Item 17 is grant authority to advertise for bids for the Warren County Stormwater Quality Improvements FELOC project at Basil Griffin Park, and this is paid for by an OSG grant. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire McWhorter. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lively.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Item 18 is authorize the judge executive to execute the Burn Jag grant application and all related documents for Drug Task Force managed by the Kentucky Justice Cabinet Criminal Justice Statistical Analysis Center. Motion by Squire Lawrence, second by Squire Williams. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lively.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Item 19 is approve resolution 2506, Community Development Block Grant for the Down Syndrome of Southern Kentucky, and authorize judge executive to execute all related documents. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Cummings. This is, of course, a grant opportunity that the Down syndrome has that we'll use through fiscal court, no cost to us, and hopefully they're successful with that. Please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lively.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Item 20 is approve amended receipt for transferring delinquent property tax bills from the sheriff to the county clerk for the 2024 oil bills. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Lawrence. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lively.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Item 21 is approve the 211 report for June 2025. Motion by Squire Lawrence, second by Squire Lasley. Discussion or questions?
Just, it continues to go up. The calls there, it's amazing.
Yeah, when you look at that report, a valuable service that our partnership with United Way at 211. However, those calls each and every month are going up and continue to for people in need. So I think it's a great resource that we are able to partner with. Please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lively.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Item 22 is approve a grant agreement with the Kentucky Department of Agriculture for the Bowling Green Warren County Humane Society's spay-neuter program and authorize the judge executive to execute all related documents. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire Lawrence. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lively.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Item 23 is grant authority to advertise for bids for furniture for the Warren County Sheriff's Office at Sugar Maple Square. Motion by Squire Lasley, second by Squire Lawrence. Discussion or questions? See, Sheriff, we're not putting you on cinder block and sheets of plywood, so they're going to, I thought maybe, but they're taking care of it, so it's good. Please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lively.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Item 24 is approve the interfund transfers for Warren County. Motion by Squire Lawrence, second by Squire Lasley. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lively.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Item 25 is approve order 2518 appointing Ken Waddell to the Board of Assessment Appeals. Motion by Squire Cummings, second by Squire Aldridge.
Third time's a charm.
Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lively.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Item 26, approve Resolution 2507 regarding transferring from non-hazardous to hazardous coverage. Motion by Squire Lawrence, second by Squire Lasley. Discussion or questions? Please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Item 27 is approve order 2519, appointing Todd Matthews to the Intermodal Transportation Authority, the ITA Board of Directors. Motion by Squire Aldridge, second by Squire McWhorter. Of course, we appreciate Todd Matthews, the president, Scott Murphy, but someone that's been very, very involved with economic development, and we appreciate his willingness to be on that ITA board. Please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Will the treasurer please report the claims?
General Fund, $2,266,635. Road Fund, $658,017. Jail Fund, $652,173. Stormwater Fund, $62,536. And LGEA Fund, $173,750. Be happy to answer any questions.
Motion to pair of bills, please.
Motion by Squire Cummings, second by Squire Aldridge. Please call the roll.
Esquire McWhorter.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lawrence.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Aldridge.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Lasley.
Yes.
Esquire Cummings.
Yes, ma'am.
Esquire Williams.
Yes.
Sheriff Hightower?
Morning, Judge, magistrates. Just want to really send out an appreciation for our court security folks. We had a very trying, difficult, long trial recently from Nelson County, and they did a fabulous job. I received a really nice email yesterday from the Defense Counsel just about how much they appreciated every bit of hospitality that our court security provided them during their time over there. And the prosecution also shared those same things that day, as well as the Judge Sims. So it was very, very difficult, but a lot of planning coordination, and Lieutenant Hyde did a fabulous job, as well as his team of folks, and we had some support service from some of our other team as well. But I think we got some resolution there, and we're thankful. I told them that we're happy to open up our courthouse if they have any other cases coming from Nelson County. So,
Wouldn't be surprised they do. I heard the same thing, Sheriff, by several people. You know, there's whatever, 80 visitors per day, plus family members, a very tense situation. A lot of emotions could get out of control, and our presence there and the professionalism was able to keep this where we just had what we were supposed to do, is just a trial. No drama, no anything else, just the equal application of the law, which is what this country was founded upon. But what happened was our court, the staff, Sheriff, did a great job of keeping everyone settled down, orderly fashion, in and out, no drama. It was, and that's an easy thing that could have happened, and I'm thankful for that, because everything that I've heard and everyone that reported back to me, just a great experience. They were able to do what they were there to do and move on. So thank you. Please let them know that we this entire fiscal court appreciates the hard work of your staff up there.
thank you, Judge. And then I want to appreciate Jailer Harmon and his folks last night. We did a VIP service to a Cedric gentleman who'd run off from Tacoma, Washington Airport about 6 weeks ago. So myself and Detective Vidad and Deputy Bishop went out there yesterday. We were up about 21 straight hours. We left yesterday morning. We came back in last night at 1 o'clock in the morning with him. A lot of coordination with U.S. Marshal Service, Air Marshal, TSA, Seattle Police, and the port security out there as well. But he got to sit next to two big guys coming back on the airport, so
Yeah.
in the airplane. But we got him back, so I got him booked in last night. So
Well, just welcome him back to Warren County.
That's right,
Great.
that's
So that's
right.
good. So,
and thank you all for putting the furniture out to bid. I thought when I talked to the judge, the milk crates were coming with us when we moved over there. They're like college days, and he said, no, we're gonna
No, we're not
we're gonna
doing
upgrade y'all. So we greatly do appreciate that as well. So thank you all.
I want to give him a kudos to choosing the right people to take with them.
Yeah, this isn't his first rodeo, I can tell you
When
that.
I thought about running, I'm not sure I want to mess with Vedad, so that was a good choice to take.
Yeah, that's right. Well, one thing about that with the sheriff's office at Sugar Maple, I mean, it's early stages, but was out there yesterday, putting walls, you know, I love a construction project, and it's really starting to take shape. And again, within the next 6 months, I think this community is going to see an unbelievable transformation of that facility, and something great that's going to continue to help us with our law enforcement efforts, so it's great. Ms. Yates? Thank you so much. Jailer, come on forward.
Judge, I appreciate the court on the feasibility study. That's kind of our step one in what we're going to need to do to address the decade-old or so problem of being overcrowded. So we don't have answers today, but this is the first step, so I appreciate the support with that. I want to echo what Sheriff Hightower said about these high-profile trials. I don't know why they always have to pick here, but outside of the courtroom, there's also a lot of things that go into housing these folks that are on trial, meeting their daily needs, making sure that they are safe and secure from themselves and from other inmates, dealing with the attorneys that are coming and bringing clothes constantly and all the after-hours meetings that they have. And so we were able to partner with the sheriff's staff at the Justice Center to provide some devices for security in the courtroom. So some of their folks came, we did some last-minute training and bought some new equipment to make sure that when we have multiple people on trial at the same time, we can keep everybody safe in the courtroom and in the jail while they're here. Also, 4 of my staff and I moved them after hours, actually in the middle of the night after the trial. That way it wasn't predictable about when they would be moving for other safety concerns with this particular group. So all of that went off well, and so the partnership that we share with Court Security and Lieutenant Hyde and the sheriff and his folks all worked out great, and it went off without any issues. So I wanted to say the same thing about my staff and the partnership we have with them. So,
Yeah, thank you for that, Jailer. Yes, please tell them it was just a great overall. Again, we had one job to do and it just got done. No additional things needed to happen, and they didn't, so that was great.
I'd be remiss without letting him sit down before I ask him the question I always ask him, is what is our head count as of last night?
707, great.
Thank you.
Chris?
Just like to thank Warren County government for all the support and grace shown in regards to dealing with some personal family things. And I think as a citizen, not just an employee, you can really gauge the success of a government based on the culture that they have. And Judge, you, magistrates, all the department heads here, as a citizen, it's a beautiful thing to see, and I'm forever grateful for that. So on behalf of myself and my family, thank you for your support.
Honor to do it, buddy. So that's great. We'll have more things to say, but we're just grateful anytime to see you. So that's great. Now, Nikki is traveling today at a conference. Holly Warren, you with us this morning, I'm sure? There she is. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great. Everything good in your world?
Everything's just peachy.
Great. Thanks so much. All right. Ronnie?
Thank you, sir. It's good and quiet.
It'll start to hit the fan, but what a great opportunity we have for, but what a great opportunity we have. We're excited about this new EOC project that we have as well. We have 1,000 things going on, but that was a golden opportunity for us for the next 60 years for something to go on up there, and so we're excited about that. So we'll start all that process with everything that we have to do on hopefully get some interesting things back on the design part of that. But I think the community will be, I think that, oh, I skipped Josh. I'll get back to Josh. Thank you. That's right. But I think we're excited. I did it on purpose, evidently. But we're excited about the future of that. That's a 60-year project that's going to really transform our emergency operations. As we continue to grow, there's more things that can happen, obviously, and we're excited to have that moved out of there. You'll see other Potentially, some other agencies will be able to utilize that as well, and we're looking forward to that as well. So, congratulations. Josh? See, that's why I skipped it, Crystal. Okay, sorry. Tommy? All good, buddy. All right, I know Ben's traveling. James? See you right after this. Thank you. All right, I got something for you. All right. Bill?
Good morning. Just a couple quick updates. Timeline for the replacement of engine 23, we got an update yesterday. It's going to be around the end of August, so we should be heading down there to do that final inspection. Last night we had the first batch of part-time employees go through the air pack assessment. We had 22 individuals show up. All of them passed it, which will get us to the next step. We are making progress. We've started responding to some calls with the new tankers. They're equipped minimally until the remainder of the equipment arrives. We're also working on establishing a 12-month training plan through the training committee. And we're going to have some pretty tangible results with that here soon. And then I guess most importantly is we have established the staffing calendars for August, starting at Alberton Station 3 and Richardsville Station 1, where we will have 8 part-time firefighters working Monday through Friday, 7:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. And the citizens can rest assured that that's going to be, not necessarily it'll be without challenge, but we're going to navigate those challenges professionally, and that will be a great thing for the citizens. Any questions for anyone?
I only have one quick one, Bill. If you could, since we've hit kind of the halfway point of the year, could you give us an approximate on where we are on calls that the volunteers have responded to thus far?
Sure. So I don't remember the exact number. I don't have it in front of me, but I believe it's about 2,500.
Yeah.
We are on projection to surpass all previous years. I think at this point we're probably going to be in the 5,200 to 5,300 range for the year. So.
Well, we're looking forward to the first part of August when we get our first part-time firefighters given that service between during the day, and so we're looking forward to that. Great things ahead, and I appreciate your diligence on walking cautiously through this, though, to get to the best thing we can do. But I think it's obviously a very valuable thing that the citizens of Warren County deserve, and so we're excited about the moves that Fiscal Court has made to ensure that happens. And so thank you for all that. Appreciate it. Any other questions for Bill? All right, great. All right. Squire McWhirter.
It's all good, sir.
Great.
Thank you.
All right, buddy. Squire Aldridge.
I've got two calendar of items that we can put down. The first is the Browning's 50th anniversary celebration, Saturday, August the 2nd. It'll be from 4 to 7 p.m. at Browning Station 1. Also, a little further out, but go ahead and put on your calendar, the Barren River Volunteer Fire Department will be hosting again their Community Days event. That is September the 27th at Station 2 on Brookwood Drive.
Great. Squire Cummings.
Just a couple of things. July 19th, Boyce Community is having their ice cream social. It's kind of the highlight of the summer. So come on out for a lot of great ice cream and socializing. And I just want to continue to pass on my continued prayers for Chris and his family. And it was wonderful to visit with his father. I haven't seen Biff in years, and we had a wonderful visit Monday evening, Tuesday. I can't remember what day it was, but we need to continue to pray for him and his family as they transition to what's next. So
Great. Thank you. Squire Williams.
Judge, just like to say that things are either getting much safer in Alberton or they're about to fall completely apart. My oldest grandson has joined the junior firefighting program with the Alberton Volunteer Fire Department.
Man, I love it.
He's always wanted to be a fireman since he was little, so he's stepping in.
I love it. That's a great opportunity
Coming
for him.
along.
That's good. That's great news.
Well, I'm thankful he's doing this. There are a lot of things he could be doing.
I would say
so this is good.
keep him busy with learning all that. He'll do a lot better. That's for sure. Squire Lawrence.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, buddy. Squire Lasley.
Thanks, Judge.
Yeah. Mr. Treasurer?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, our current treasurer. All right. So, Amy?
Thank you.
All right. Crystal, and thank you for keeping me online again. Apologies to Josh. Anything else, Crystal? I'm playing. All right. Deputy Judge Downey, are you getting any sleep?
Pretty good amount, actually. She sleeps about 4 hours at a time, so. At least when I wake up, it's 4 hours. There may be some in between when Amanda doesn't tell me, but.
He's sleeping through 3 of those feedings, but anyways, that's good, so that's good.
No. Other than that, everything's good. At Sugar Maple, they finished the demo. Walls are going up out there. That should be done next week, the framing part, and next step's going ahead, so it's moving right along.
It's great.
Thank you.
That's fantastic. Yes. Our next fiscal court meeting is Thursday, July 24th at 9 a.m. On a personal note, I want to tell you, Chris, I told you the other day, but you know, your mother was an impact maker in our community and has had such a giving heart and someone who wanted to put service before self. And that's what I remember about your mom, so instrumental in Kids on the Block, but then 1,000 different things. And that's someone that just made the community better. I know she'll be greatly missed by the community, and I know greatly missed by you. But what I want to say is how proud I am of you as a son. You honored your mother in a way that all children should do. And so you're an example for that. This entire community loves you, and we appreciate that. And we just want to tell you our thoughts and prayers are with you. So thank you for everything, buddy. Diana, are you just getting here? Anything going on? Or are you just, anything that needs to come before the court? Y'all good?
We were just.
Uh-oh, I've probably messed up something too. So. Yes.
I'm so sorry we messed up the time. I thought it was at 10 a.m. But we were here for
We can start over.
I think everybody here would probably run me off if you did that.
That's right.
So. We were here for that CDBG resolution. Did you all pass that? And did you have any questions?
We didn't for that. Yeah, you're good. We explained that,
Okay.
so that's good. So
All right,
no
good.
problem. And we'll sign after this because I got the approval, so that's good. So just
Okay,
sit tight.
that's all we
good.
had. Thank
No
you so
problem.
much.
Just wanted to make sure. So.
No.
All right. We appreciate anyone. Anything else to come before the court? If not, we have a motion by Squire Lawrence to adjourn,
Back to one.
and we are adjourned. That's right.